Hi, my name is Katie Proctor, and I'm the author of the middle grade novel, My Storied Year, which will be out in fall of 2020. It's about Dragon Stewart, who's a 7th grader, and he's having kind of a tough year. He has a tough home life, and he's sharing the year with his teacher and classmates. So I'm going to read just a little bit. Frustration feels like hot prickles on my cheeks. It feels like mad at everyone, mad at nobody, mad at myself. Mad I'm not smart, mad I can't focus, mad my handwriting sucks. Breathing doesn't work, counting doesn't work, so Mad Dragon comes out. Today, Mad Dragon tears up his paper into teeny tiny bits. It's snowing down around his desk. The floor is covered. He doesn't even notice. Everyone else is gone. Chapter 7, My Deal with the Principal. I barely noticed Mrs. Parkman's hand on my shoulder or her saying, "Dragon, do you want to share what's up, or do you just need a minute?" When I don't respond, Denzel shakes his head. He knows that talking to me will make it worse. Mrs. Parkman makes a quick phone call before leaving the room to follow the rest of the kids, and I resume my paper tearing. Duke is the last one out. I see him pause for a second and look at me like he might say something or come over, but he doesn't. That's when Mr. Mark steps into the room. He smells like he's fresh out of the shower and like he uses hair gel from the teenagers section. I look down and see the paper snow all around my desk. I'm pretty impressed with how much I did so fast. Mr. Mark says, "Snow in September, aren't we lucky?" Ugh, what a lame dad joke. I shrug. "Dragon, what's up, man?" He says this like we are buds, not like he's an assistant principal and I'm a juvenile delinquent. I shrug again. I don't tell him I'm frustrated because I can't write a story. I know I'll sound like a baby kindergartner. He asks more questions. I don't look at him. I shrug some more. I realize this is my favorite move. Maybe I'll call it the official dragon shrug. When I get mad like this, I can only see about a foot in front of my face. My whole body shakes. My face turns red. My hands turn into fists. Also, I don't hear very well because the heartbeat in my ears is deafening. I spit out "what?" because I don't quite catch the last thing Mr. Mark asks, but I'm pretty sure he said pizza. There are only 2 ways to get me out of Mad Dragon mode: time and food. I said I just ordered a pizza and I'm starving, so instead of sitting here not talking, let's go eat. You game? I shrug again, playing it cool. Sure. But inside, my heart is racing. My principal wants to share a pizza with me? While I stuff my face with slices of hot pepperoni and cheese, Mr. Mark talks. I still haven't said a word to him besides "sure," but that doesn't seem to bother him one bit. He tells me all about how he grew up in a trailer park and how he worked so hard to take care of his little brother. He talks about how they used to play kick the can and marbles. This dude is ancient. And how some of his best friends are the ones he made at that trailer park. I realize that I've stopped eating and I'm listening to him, like really listening. I want to ask him, "Then how'd you get here? You're pretty much in charge of a whole school." But I swallow down the question. He changes his tactic. "Okay, man, I can see that you're calmer now. Let's make a plan for next time you get frustrated, okay?" What's with him and these plans? "Okay," I say. "How about for now you come up with something to tell Mrs. Parkman when you're about to shut down?" Shut down? Like a robot? Mr. Mark laughs. "Yeah, like a robot. So what do you think you could tell her?" Could I just ask to take a break?" "Yes, that's a great idea. I'll talk to her after school, and next time, before you get so mad and mess up the floor, just tell her you need a break and you can come hang out with me." "Wait, with you? Like I'll be in trouble?" No, he says, reaching out to pat my shoulder in what I imagine is a fatherly, reassuring kind of way. "You can just take your break in here. Deal?" "Deal." I force my face into a smile. The guy at least deserves that. "Thanks for the pizza." "Sure thing, buddy. Now, before free time is over, how about you help me clean up Mrs. Parkman's room, okay?" "Okay." And here's the crazy thing. Mr. Mark gets down on the floor and really helps me. On top of that, right as we hear the kids coming in from recess, he takes a pack of blue sticky notes, the good kind that actually stick, out of his pocket and says, "Next time, don't tear up your assignment. Just use these instead." I nod and take them from him, but I don't think I'll tear them up. I have a better idea.